the speed at which things are happening today is just mind-boggling. Things are happening faster and faster all the time. Have any of you guys heard of Mr. Splashy Pants? Mr. Splashy Pants is great. Greenpeace were doing some good stuff. They were they wanted to pick one whale, one humpback whale in the Southern Ocean around whaling season, to put a tracking beacon on it and get this thing online and get people following it and get everyone to unite around this one whale. And to kick it all off, they ran a competition to name the whale. They wanted this whale to have a name, to have a brand. This whale was going to be, you know, the whale of all whales. It was going to embody everything that was wrong with whaling. And they seeded the competition with some, you know, ancient Hawaiian words and, you know, real meaningful things. And their hope was that, you know, people would vote on these names and the right name would be picked, and then all of their press releases and all of their organic publicity and all that sort of thing would be around this really meaningful word. But part of the competition was user-generated content, and immediately someone came up with Mr. Splashy Pants. And as fast as they came up with it, all the votes went there. You know, I think at the deadline of the competition, 75% of the votes were on Mr. Splashy Pants. And Greenpeace hated it. They said, no, this is wrong. We're going to spend our year campaigning around this. We can't possibly use Mr. Splashy Pants. So they said, no, we're going to extend the thing. That was funny, guys, but we're going to extend this, now vote for real. Then the whole internet got all feisty about Mr. Splashy Pants, and he started getting punchy about the whole thing. And I think by the time the next deadline rolled around, all of the social networks had got behind this. Everyone had put it in their logos and all that sort of stuff. And it had gone from 75% of the vote to 95% of the vote. And, you know, Greenpeace just had to concede. But it worked, and Mr. Splashy Pants is out there. He is the humpback whale that Greenpeace is following, and he's been on, you know, the homepage of CNN. He's been on the homepage of BBC. Greenpeace have done what they wanted to do behind it, and you know that's you know, bringing it forward. The concept was good. People did want to get behind the cause, and in today's world, it can happen fast, and the communities are getting ownership of it. And to that end, you know, what is different about today? You know, if people were doing this stuff a long time ago, what's changed? How many of you guys have seen the socionomics video? Have you all seen this at some point? I like it. I like bits of it. I'm not going to kind of let it play and make you guys all watch it. I think it goes on for 3 or 4 minutes. But it calls out some great stats, and you know, it is the end of the day, and I didn't want to barrage you guys with graphs and all that sort of thing. I think this does a good job of pulling some things together. But one of the things that it really highlights as it goes through is the fact that the speed at which things are happening today is just mind-boggling. Things are happening faster and faster all the time. And with that, you know, maybe that's what we got to get our organizations wrapped around. How do we handle things at this tremendous pace that didn't exist before? You know, the Rubik's Cube came out in 1977, but it was really 81, 82 before that craze took off. You know, Mr. Splashy Pants was released, and you know, 1 week later, the whole social arena on the web was behind it. And that's definitely a challenge. That's something we got to think about. And I think you know, as you guys are working within your organizations, as you guys are looking to what you can do with social media, you've got to think about how you handle that sort of speed.